Hey y'all, what's up? Hope all is well with everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so today I'm going to be doing my reading is going to be about yes or no. Okay, yes or no. All right. So we have the one pen. Okay, the one, the single, the individual. Okay, the one. All right. And then we have tourmaline, okay, tourmaline, and the shells, okay. All right, the shells, they speak messages, okay. Then we have group 3, dice, okay. Look, even this dice is on the one, okay. We are a unit. We all in this together in some way, shape, or form, but we are also individuals. So we must take care of ourselves so we can take care of the whole, right? Okay? So blessings and abundance. And we're going to go to what is it, yes or no question for group 1, okay? The pen. And it's orange. So orange is significant for you guys. So it could be that you might be asking about a creative project. You might be asking about a business. You might be asking about, you know, anything in regards to building something up, bringing it forth, bringing it into fruition. Is this going to happen? Is this going to work out? It could be, are you on the right tracks? Things like that. Like, what you want to bring forth is very important for this group. So even if the question isn't about that, your spirit, your spiritual team is reminding you about what do you want to bring forth, okay? This is about bringing forth something. Yes or no question could be nothing to do with that. But they're saying that it's important for you to recognize that you can manifest and bring forth things into your life. But you just have to understand that you're co-creating. And I know it's hard because, life be crazy sometimes. So I definitely dig it. And you're constantly changing. You're constantly doing something, removing something, working on something, then it's not for you anymore, so you move on to the next. Some people may not understand that, and that's okay, because you have to follow the mission that you have. And in this mission, this group here, you got many things you're meant to dig your hands into, and some things you're meant to start it to allow allow the energy to flow through someone else. Okay, so it's very important for this group to understand that whatever you're building is going to help a lot of people. Whatever you seek to build will help a lot of people. Whatever it is that you are working on or desiring to work on. And they said, don't feel bad about you constantly changing directions. You need to, you have to. There's so many things you're meant to do in a small amount of time. As humans, we don't, in this physical corporeal body, we don't stay in this world that long, right? Maybe, a long time ago, people used to stay and be alive for 1,000 years, right? But us as in these human corporeal forms, right? Because just because we're in these forms doesn't mean we are that, right? Some of us are beyond that, right? So, trust in yourself and your abilities and get creative, baby. All right, so let's get to your cards. That was the message that needed to come out. Okay. So unicorn, so magic happening. You'll know in the morning. Simplicity. Okay. So I'm gonna do this one after. Okay. Golden Christ dragon. Bring your higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Okay? And let me make sure you guys see this. Flower of life. Divine creativity and manifestation. Listen, I don't ever look at the cards before I pull them. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Lit. Litty lit. Love the signs and synchronicities, buddy. Okay, love it. Pay attention to it. It's amazing. You'll be freaking out sometimes that how synchronized or how magical this freaking world is. But it's still great. Okay? But yo, look at this. Her body's all freaking orange, all surrounding her. Look at this freaking pen. Orange. Okay? So for this group, so this is the truth, right? So for this group, I'll let you know, it's a yes, for sure. And the thing is, some of you guys might just be asking, is what you're picking up on intuitively, is it true? Like, you might be sensing something about somebody, right? You might go to your children's school and sense something about a teacher. Yeah, you're right. You might be at your job and you sense something about someone, or you hear something or whatever, and you're like, what the freak? It's true. It's what you're hearing, sensing, feeling, and it's true. Yes, some of you guys your abilities are heightening, like you're getting stronger with sensing things. Some of you guys, you might have a physical reaction to what's happening in the world around you, right? So you might be sneezing a lot, you might be coughing, your nose might be runny, you might so you're picking up on spiritual activity around you, right? And you may think it's allergies, but really it's just a lot of freaking spiritual activity going on around you, and so you're just intuitively picking up on it. And so this is what you need to know, okay? So it's true, okay? And tapping in and tuning into your creativity is going to be really important. And creativity can come in many forms. Creativity could be making yourself something, cooking meals. This could be, making your hair look a different way. Like, ways to allow yourself to be in a higher or positive energy will allow you to shift things in your life, right? So it's just letting you know that you can create and you can manifest. But when you're creating whatever it is that you're doing, right, you could be making yourself some type of jewelry. You could be making yourself, writing a book. You could be working on a project. You could be fixing a car, okay? You could be taking a car apart and repairing it and rebuilding it. Like, you could be rebuilding your computer. That's creation. That's creating. That's, what happens is you got to destroy something in order to create, right? Something has to be gone, removed, in order for you to have the space to create, right? So you move into a new house. A lot of times, you're going to want new furniture, right? So you're going to sell the old or give it away if you can. And then so you make space for the new, right? If someone's having a new addition to their family, whether it's an animal, a family member, a baby, whatever, they have to make space for that. So that means they might have to throw some stuff away. They might have to move things around in their space, whatever. This is what they're saying you are doing, and you're being continuously guided through. Yes, you're on the right track. Yes, you are a creator, co-creating with the divine. Yes, you're powerful. Yes, you are a manifester. Yes, you got this, but you just have to know it, and you need to tune into your spiritual guides, because you have a lot of spiritual guides. I see crows and ravens for somebody in this group. Hawk, falcons, even vultures. That is powerful energy right there. And I saw, what is that called? Is that a sparrow? Is that a sparrow? Okay. Yeah, okay. And so egret, some type of bird. Am I saying it right? Egret. You can look it up. I think it's E-R. Man, I can't remember. I'm gonna post it at the bottom of the video, the name of the bird, for you, this number, once I remember how to spell it. But I know it's a G in it. Egig. It's got long neck. So this is important. So basically, it's funny because I'm naming all these birds, right? And birds mean high, higher up, right? So you guys are really moving higher up. You're starting to shake off the blockages. You're starting to remove the toxicity, and this is what you're being guided through. And to shake off those fears, right? Because a lot of you are worried about some things, and they're telling you just create, just do things that make you feel good about creating, right? And these things will help bring you joy, and they'll help bring in your manifestation. So do things that make you feel good and happy, and helps you to kind of alleviate the stress. That could be knitting, that could be drawing, that could be dancing, that could be talking, that could be videos, making videos, right, on your journey, whatever that feels drawn to. All right, so that was for you guys. Thank you so much. And Selena, two shells came out actually, and so message is, although you may feel broken, although you may feel inadequate, although you may feel as though you have accomplished nothing at all, although you may feel this, they are telling you that is not the truth. That is not your truth. That is not your story. Okay? And they need you to embrace that. Okay? And this is for some of you guys who are really feeling this. Okay? They're telling you that's not the truth. Okay? Make sure you're drinking lots of water, okay? All right, so lots of love to you guys. Thank you so much. All right, peace. I'm going to number 2. Tourmaline. Hey, tourmaline. All right. Hey. Okay, so message for tourmaline. I'm seeing green, lots of greens, green grass. I am outside, so. But it's actually the sun is shining today, so I'm so grateful. Thank you, because we need these nice sunny days. But it's not sunny, but it's really windy. But you know what I'm saying? Perfect example. Finding the positive in the negative. But this is the message for you guys. I know we're going to find out what your yes or no is, but your message is finding the positive in the negative, right? So yes, it's windy and chilly out, right? But the sun is out, and I'm sitting right here, and I can feel the sun. I'm chilling. Thank you for that, So for you guys, you got to remind yourself that even with all the sucky things that are happening, right? Some of them are mentally manifested through your fears and your worries, right? And some of them are manifested through people who sent negative or bad energy towards you, right? They're like finding your way to see joy and happiness and hope again. And so they're telling you, you start by finding positives in all of the negatives that are happening. You start off with 1 or 2 things, and you start off with just talking about gratitude. What are you grateful for, right? You definitely are grateful people, right? But when stuff be going on, the focus be on so much of the negative that you forget that there's so much more positive taking place, even if it's so small. So they're just reminding you that it's going to be okay, and that you are loved and you are supported, and that you don't have to be like everybody else. And those who understand you will come. Those who love you will love you, and they will find their way to you. Okay? I'm looking up at this fence, and there's this small little bird. And you may feel so small right now through life circumstances and things you cannot control, right? Because the Serenity Prayer talks about, being able to have the power to not focus on the things you cannot control. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can control. No, to accept the things that is it control? And the power, I don't remember, guys, sorry. But basically it says, and you can look it up, Serenity Prayer, asking God to grant them the strength to be able to handle things, and then accept that things are the way they are, right? And then the power to do something for the things that you can control. But then also the power to know the difference. Because you also need the power to know the difference. All right? So, you guys are beautiful. And I know you feel down. So some of y'all is feeling real heavy. So we shifted it. Could you guys, like, I'm hearing, like, tuning into your truth, your spirit, your soul, your spiritual team. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. All right, guys. You're being guided. You're being supported. All right, so let's get to your cards, all right? First card is change. Finish what you started. Very soon. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, so that's a gospel song. That's a song that I grew up on and hearing and stuff. And so that's very important to let y'all know, like, you're going to be meeting somebody very important for this group, okay? This one, very soon, either that person is going to become you, that very important person, you're going to really meet you, or you are going to meet someone outside of you that is very important, that's going to really bring you to a different phase of your journey. Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Okay, all right. So it's you. I mean, like I said, it's either or for everyone, because there's going to be different people that see in this video. So you know the deal. You feel it in your spirit. Okay, for some people, they said it's DEA. It's not DNA. It's DEA for some of us. You know what I'm saying? Those who get it, right? So, key of life. Spinning the key of life. Oh, I've never pulled this card. So for this group, it's saying yes. Okay, this is another yes. All right. All right, this is another yes, but see what it is, it's like a stipulation. It's a little something going on, right? So what's happening is there is things that are shifting out of your life, phasing out of your life, right? So that might mean that you might have had to cut off a few people. You might have had to leave some people alone, or walk away, or change whatever you were doing. They're telling you that you are changing. But the changes that you're going through seems like, what the beep? But really, they're actually very positive. They're actually very beautiful, and it's very inspiring. Your story, when you finally get to the place where you trust in yourself, and you believe in yourself, and you've let go of a lot more, because it's right now you're in a phase of letting things go as you move up higher. But first, the divine had to reveal things to you. So you're in a phase of things are being revealed to you, and so you would actually let things go. Okay, so there's people being, their true intentions are being revealed. There are people, there's, ideas you might have had, beliefs, and now they're being revealed to you, so you can let it go. Okay, and what you're asking about is happening very soon. Okay, this is like, wow, it's beautiful. Okay, but for some of you guys, you started a project. They said finish it, continue it, go forward. Okay, for some of you, this might be changing something. There might be a change of a program that you're doing. It might be a change of residence. It might be a change of names. Some of you guys, it might be because you're getting married, or because you're just changing your name. There's a lot of changes taking place, okay? And some of you guys, this is like soaring, like you're soaring, but you're gliding. They're showing you how to glide through this process, but it's not easy, right? And just like that, and all of me, and all of me. Yeah, that's another song. I don't remember the name. Okay. It's magic. You're magical. I'm looking at this card and look at the pathway. Look at you're like there. What you need, whether it's financial support, you asking, okay, you're gonna get this passive income, or you're gonna get this deal, or the sponsor, or anything like that. They're telling you you're gonna get what you're asking for, okay? So make sure you're asking something positive that in the end will help you and those who you love, okay? Like things are spinning, the wheel is spinning now in your favor, okay? So it might have felt like the wheels were spinning not in your favor, but now it's spinning in your favor, okay? And remember, you have the key, okay? You got this, all right? So let's ooh, 2 shells came out again, so number 2. And it's funny because you can just take one shell, put it together. So it's funny how things that don't seem to fit, you're going to be the one. You're the Neo of your story, the one, right? It's going to be able to put things together that don't seem to work together to others. But when you put it together, it's going to be freaking magical because you're the only one who can do it. And no matter which direction you choose to do this, it'll always work for you. But you got to gain more confidence in your abilities, and you just got to trust that the right people come to help you do what you need to do. And I know you're in, like, some of you, the dark night of your soul. Some of you guys are just in just the changes of letting go or knowing the truth of things and having to remove yourself from these circumstances and situations. As you deserve way better than you have been settling for or accepting and being involved in, which sometimes we gotta go through to get to the person we are now. That's okay. So, blessings to you. All right, so it's clear. Thank you so much. Peace. All right. So now we're gonna go to the dice. All right. So earlier when I showed the dice, it was a 1. But now when I show the dice, it's a 6. So it's like elevating, moving up. So there's some things in your life that you are moving forward in, right? Actually, a lot of things that you're moving around. It's like little pieces of the puzzle. You're just like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And so there's like, but I'm hearing a message of like, slow down. Because there's some things that's going to be more lucrative or more long-term than others. So, and then it's telling you to watch the people around you that are like speedy, moving too fast, okay? Because those people could affect you, right? And sometimes, when we cut people off, it doesn't mean forever. Sometimes it's just temporary. Maybe it's their energy or the people they're connected to is affecting you, okay? Sometimes that's just how it is. And then sometimes it means forever, like you don't go back. But you'll feel guided to, you'll feel drawn to it. So trust yourself and your abilities. But some things you have to cut off, right? For some of you guys, that might be becoming a vegetarian or a vegan or whatever, or just eating more vegetables and cutting down on the amount of meat you eat. Whatever the case may be, it's trust your spiritual team to guide you, and trust yourself to know the difference or know where you're being guided, okay? There's more harmony that's needed in your life, and that's what you've probably been praying for, speaking over, or doing your best to accomplish, and they're bringing it in. That's what they're doing for you, to bring you harmony, to bring you romantic partnerships that are healthy for the single people out there. Some of you, this is healing of a marriage. I'm seeing it. I'm also seeing like bridges that were burned down and somehow, some way was able to be repaired, like rebuilt, and it looks so much better than it did before. And some of you guys, you gotta literally climb up right? You know, like the firefighters when they're going into a house and it's a couple stories high, there's a fire, and they have to put the ladder up, and they have to hold it a certain way, very meticulous in the way they carry it, and the way they bring it towards that window so they can climb in there to save someone, right? This is you, right? You've always been the one to save others, no matter what's burning, no matter what's happening. And so now you're being guided to make time for yourself, to work on you, to heal you, to help you, to strengthen you, to encourage you, to build you up, okay? All right, so the message, okay? It's okay to be different. Love heals fear. Love from your parents, no matter what, your mother and father love you much as they can, right? So remember, with people, I've learned this, and this is what's been helping me to heal my relationships with people in my family. Even if I don't talk to them, you know, it's the realization that they're just people. They had a program they followed. They had a life before I would enter their life. So however they treated me, you know, that was them speaking from their pain and their suffering or their struggles. And so that's been helping me a lot. Now, some of the situations, you know, I still wanted them to reap what they sowed into me, you know, because they sowed some pain, some of these people, friends, family, everything. And I wanted them to reap what they sown, and trust and believe, a lot of them did, okay? Pretty much all of them. They got payback, okay? And I know you're feeling like that. Like, well, why me? Well, why can't this? Why did this have to happen? Some things had to happen because your story, you have a great story, whether you believe it or not, okay? You have a great story. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Okay? Scales of balance, ancient tantra of the soul. All right? So for this group, this is a no. And the only reason that it's a no is because it's not the right time, or it's not enough balance to create or bring it forward. And for some of you, you might be happy. Yes, it's a no. Yes, thank goodness. And for others of you, you're like, dang, why? But it's just not, something's not right. Or, and for some of you, this is a good no. This is a good no, because this means that you have an opportunity for things to be okay. And for others of you, this is an opportunity for you to shift some things, to work some things out so that you can make it a yes, okay? For some of you, this is about a person. You know, you might have been asking, do they care about you? And this person is going through way too much. They are struggling with loving themselves, loving their family, loving their parents, loving the people in their life. You might be the person that's struggling with that, right? So this is very important for you to understand that for this group, it's a no, but there's a lot of factors, right? And what's going to help you make it a yes, right, if you want it to be a yes, is just working on more love for yourself, compassion, understanding, just loving on yourself, loving on those around you. And I know it's hard for some of you. You got some PTSD, you had some depression, you're going through some real struggles, and the divine is saying, I got you, and I'm going to keep looking out for you, and I'm going to provide for you, and it's going to be okay. And you have a beautiful spiritual team that's working with you, even when you were going through it, maybe because you didn't call on them or you didn't know, right? Who knows why we have to fully go through certain things, but I feel like we knew when we came here, we forgot. And so I feel like everybody who goes through something, they got a few books in them that they can just write it out and save maybe millions of people, all because of their story. So I no longer feel bad about what I've gone through. I'm now taking the time to understand that pain so that I can be of service to others, but also myself. I accept you. I accept myself for all all that I've been through, the choices that I made, they weren't always that great. But I accept myself. And I say to you to accept yourself and all the choices and all the decisions and all the pain and all the what people did to you. Accept you. Accept those flaws, okay? You got some surgery scars or cellulite or stretch marks, or you have, scars or whatever you have going on, accept yourself. That's what's important. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Someone was calling. Hearing the call too. Okay, so the message for you guys is to understand that you're very important. You're beautiful. You're magical. Okay, whether you embrace it or not. And understand that you came here for a reason. You may not remember, but you're going to remember. And it's going to be okay. And have faith in yourself. Have faith in the divine outside and within. Accept yourself wholeheartedly. Say what I say. I accept myself. The beauty within me, I exude it outside of me. Within me, I see who I really am. I let go of that trauma and the drama and the aches and pains of what no longer serves or what no longer is. I lift the burdens off of myself and my ancestors and my DEA or my DNA. I release it all. I heal myself. I love myself. I accept the dark, the light, the up and the down of who I am. And I am free. Okay, guys? All right, so there we go. Let's shake it up. See if Michelle's gonna come on. Okay, just two. Two again. Two shells came. And it's like they're both spirals. So they're telling you, life is not linear. It is literally a spiral. So if you thought it was linear, you was tripping. Life is like a spiral. So it can be going up. It can be going to the left. It could be going to the right, spiraling. It could be spiraling down. Whatever. Life is a spiral, okay? And these are shells. These shells are totally different, okay? Shape. This one's more like a cone shape. This is more like a round shape, okay? So they're just telling you that no matter how different you are to yourself or to others, or no matter how much pain you've suffered in your life, it doesn't make you, or it doesn't break you anymore. It doesn't make you, don't allow it, the message is, don't allow it to make you a victim anymore. Start to recognize that you no longer are who you were before and the person that you became. Even if you're not satisfied with the person you became. You're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're important. We all here for a reason. You will figure it out. You will find your way. You're gonna be okay. Look at this. The shells, different sizes and everything. So they're telling you, like, no matter what you go through, you're still bigger than life, right? Like sand through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives, right? But each little bit of sand, they're making a difference. Because when they all come together and you turn the hourglass around and do it all over again. To let you know, like, no matter what, you got this. You're strong. You will get healing. You need medical care. You need a doctor. You need financial support. They're saying that you can get there. But it's just a matter of what your heart believes. If your heart doesn't believe it's possible, then it's going to be very difficult, okay? So what is your heart saying? What is your heart saying? Tune it in and balance it with your mind. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a beautiful, blissful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, all right. So, peace. Love you.